All right. So it's officially time to rebuild the Houston Rockets. They have been eliminated in the first round to the Golden State Warriors. It was an impressive year, though, for all players involved as they ended up with the second seed in the conference. But Jimmy, Steph, Golden State being the seventh seed and just a few games behind them was too much. I'm actually excited for this one because there's a direction for sure for this team. They already have a fantastic defense, just really doubling down and making sure they actually have an offensive identity past this year. Because in the playoffs, it's gotten ugly many times. When they did win game 2, Jalen Green damn near had 40 points, but it's well documented as of right now that Jalen Green is a pretty inconsistent player. Granted, he's only 23. So we have the 11th pick from the Phoenix Suns. And there's a lot of rumors about them potentially getting this KD trade off this offseason, or Booker or whoever. So with our first move in office, I have just traded. I didn't even think this was going to work. Jock Landale, Dylan Brooks, and 4 first-round picks, including 2 Suns picks, a Nets first, and I think our own first. To the Houston Rockets, incoming is 36-year-old Kevin Durant. Yep, easy done. Done deal. So we do lose our 11th overall pick in the draft, and we lose all of Phoenix's future draft capital. But this puts us at the top of contenders this year. We even keep Jalen Green. And low-key, hear me out. I am for sure about to accept Fred VanVleet's team option, I think. Because why wouldn't I at this point? $44 million. If I could play with that, if that's like what do they call it again when you got like house money, or is that what it's called? I don't know. But I potentially could include him with another package, one of our other young players, and get another star or something like that. We also keep Reed Shepherd in this deal. Maybe he can play this year. He was the 3rd overall pick in the draft. We're going to trade Nate Williams to OKC for 2 second-round picks because I just don't want him. In the draft, we did absolutely no offers for the 30th overall pick in the 2nd round, but for some reason it was always available here. Mark Sears, welcome to the team. Wow, I did that trade. All right, can I be honest? I've been doing all these videos recently on 50% trade difficulty. I did that trade on 100%. So it technically could have taken even less to get KD. I started doing these videos on less than 100% difficulty though, just because I felt like the players I was trading for were getting too repetitive, and it might still happen, but I can damn near run free reign on the league. Anyway, Sears, welcome to the team. And it's like I said, it's saying to decline Fred VanVleet, but I'm going to accept because look, we're 64 million over the cap. Even if we didn't have Fred, we would be 60 million too short of signing someone like Braun. And this is why you let me cook. And this is why Fred VanVleet, a 1st round pick, Jabari Smith Jr. and Mark Sears to the Phoenix Suns for Devin Booker and Royce O'Neal. I told you. Forget the aprons. Next year, if 2K has the aprons in, boy, this would never be allowed because this is breaking some sort of rule. For Devin Booker and Royce O'Neal, thank you, Jabari Smith Jr. for your time, and welcome to Houston, Devin Booker. So you can call it the KD and Booker trade at this point. We've traded 5 or 6 first-round picks to the Suns, and you know what? That makes up for the fact that I had the trade difficulty on 100 for the last trade because I don't even know what to say at this point. Anyways, we have KD and Booker in Houston jersey. Obviously, D-Book can stay at the 1, and KD, I've already moved into the 3. Men will be the 4, Sengun will be the 5, and Jalen Green will be the 2. Simple as that. Tari Eason could still play off the bench. Cam Whitmore is for sure going to play this year. I've decided to do something goofy. I could have signed Ty Jerome, the smart move that you can always do in free agency because he asked for like $3. But no, let's bring Russell Westbrook back together with Kevin Durant. We are also, and I loved how this dude played specifically in what was that, like game 4? Steven Adams was locking stuff up in the paint. Will he play? I don't know because he's a 77. He might get worse because he's 32. But we're going to sign Steven Adams back as well as Gershon Yabusele. And then lastly, did not want any. I hate when they do that. I'm trading all 3 of those guys you just saw they signed to the Pistons for 2 firsts. Sorry, Detroit. Anyways, we got KD, Devin Booker, Amen, Jalen Green, Sengun, Tari. Then we got Whitmore, who went up by 3 overalls, Russell Westbrook. I signed Mo Wagner. I feel like I get him in a lot of these rebuilds, but honestly, he's the perfect player for this team because they could use some floor spacing, some offense, some fundamentals, We got Gershon, still got Royce O'Neal, Reed Shepherd's, going up a bit. And then I re-signed, obviously, Steven Adams. And for the last roster spot, screw it, we brought back Jeff Green. I also thought about it. Jeff Green, another old Westbrook, Thunder, KD, Russ type of dude. You know what I'm saying? He was back in those days. Only guy I couldn't get was James Harden, but hey, you never know. He does fall off pretty quickly in these. I might be able to pick him up. It says I can re-sign Amen Thompson. Thank you very much. He declined it. Oh, my bad. I probably made him mad right there. He'll be all right. Give it a few weeks. Also, let me re-sign Whitmore. I don't know why I can re-sign all these guys so early. I'm gonna let Coach Ime handle the rotations, but obviously you know what the deal is. 10-man rotation. Bench looks good. Starters look good until the men gets happy again. Just show him a picture of Tyler Hero. And I knew I had to lock in for Houston because a lot of the times recently when I do these videos, I'm just gonna disable these. Houston isn't really that good in the Sims a lot recently, which is random and unexpected. Right now, we're not even playing that well, but we'll figure it out. For the record, we're halfway through this season and Amen Thompson was still mad. So I'm gonna be honest with you, I just went and turned off morale. I couldn't couldn't deal with that. That was annoying just to look at. How is it the trade deadline you're still mad about the beginning of the season, especially after you signed the extension, you idiot? Anyways, we are 4th in the conference, 5.5 games back of the Mavericks, who are number 1. We are 5th best in the league so far. D-Book's leading with 22 a game. What? Wait, what? This is like G League or something? What am I looking at? What did Reed Shepherd play? And why does it say 20 a game? He ain't averaging. I'm calling BS. There's no way this man averaged 20 a game. Anyways, KD is averaging 19. Yeah, it's definitely BS too, because nobody else on our rotation ever sat out of a game, so it can't be possible. This has got to be G League stats or something. Anyways, Jalen Green, 19 a game. He's actually technically shooting better, playing better than KD and Devin Booker. Just kind of wild. Whitmore's chucking that ball up there. Amen's playing his role. Russ is playing pretty good, honestly. Yabusele, not so much, honestly. D-Book, Sengun, Jalen, and KD. And Reed, this doesn't make sense. Why does it say he's a defensive menace? Oh, I guess he is. We're going to trade Yabusele, Royce O'Neal, Aaron Holiday in a second to the Mavs for PJ Washington and Jaden Hardy. Thank you very much. I don't know. Well, they have PJ at small forward in this game now because AD's over there, but I'll make him a power forward again. Screw it. We're going to sign former Rocket PJ Tucker. I know these old heads about to have mad fun in the locker room. They're just going to be chilling, making fun of everybody. And I will say, can I say, like, I think this is the worst we're going to play. And I'm not saying KD and D-Book shooting like 50 and 49% is bad, but I think we're only going to get better than this. So with that being said, I'm confident that this team turns it around even higher than what they already are coming into the second half of the year. Jokic wins MVP. Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year in Chicago. Simon Six-Man Victor. Khalil Ware, Anthony Edwards, and Jason Kidd Coach of the Year, 62 wins. We had no All-NBA players, no All-Defensive players. Kind of surprising since we have a man, probably because he was mad for half of the year. And our offense was 8th best. Our defense was 2nd best behind just the Spurs. 8th best offense is pretty underwhelming though, considering all the stuff that's changed, but we'll figure it out. Maybe Reed's the answer. See, now I know they're lying. Who the hell did PJ Tucker add 7 wins to? The Westchester Knicks. All right, first round against Sacramento. Same old Kings with DeAndre Ayton at center now. Where the hell is Sabonis? Wait, where is Sabonis? They traded him? They traded him for Ayton. They just did that. And they gave up a lot of... Oh, they got Robert Williams as well. Okay. Well, we won the first 2 games, so... All right, cool. We win in 4. Easy money. Now is the real challenge. We're playing Oklahoma City. Part of me wants to switch KD to the 4 for this series so that a man can guard J-Dub and he'd guard Chet. But who's going to do more? I'm going to give it 1 game to see. Because the height really doesn't matter in the simulation, so it's just who's actually going to cook us more. And well, you know what, it might just, yeah, it's just going to be Shea, but J-Dub was cooking. They all did everything. They did whatever the hell they wanted. Granted, we kind of did too. I think this is just basketball being basketball. Next game we gonna lock in. Come on, it's gonna go back and forth. It's a good series, 2 good teams. There you go. 32 from KD, 30 from Booker. And that's say Whitmore had 19 minutes, 25 points. Yes sir. I still can't believe how clutch that Fred VanVleet team option thing was. Anyways, won the next game by 14, but it's not gonna be clutch enough if Clutch City doesn't clutch up and we don't win against the Thunder. Come on, we lose the next game by 25 points. I'm gonna lose the next game as well, and we are down 3-2 in Houston to Oklahoma City, and they are going to win in 6 games. Realistically, now not with KD and Booker, but realistically, I could see the Rockets with KD this being their peak. But with KD and Booker, we still couldn't get it done. I mean, damn, Amen was 1 for 9. Okay, and OKC is gonna lose in the finals to Boston. Jeff Green is retired, and we traded like all of our picks. So yeah, Phoenix has the 3rd best odds, and they will get the 5th pick. Hey, I'll be honest with you, I still don't care. Yeah, now KD is a free agent. Now, obviously this year, the confusing part was our offense wasn't as good as I would think we should be, but our defense was good though. One of the obvious moves next year is probably genuinely that Reed Shepherd will actually play, and Russ isn't going to be here no more. Sorry to Russ. We actually do have the 17th from Detroit, right, from that one trade. Well, in hopes to patch up one of the holes with our team, which was the offensive woes a little bit. I'm sorry to Jalen Green, but out of the 4 players, the 4 scorers in this team, he was the 4th most valuable. KD, Booker, and Sengun, it says we're all more valuable. And then Amen was a little bit behind them, but he doesn't score the ball. You know that messes up these stats. So we are going to trade Jalen Green, Jaden Hardy, and a 2nd round pick to the Pacers for Tyrese Haliburton and Johnny Furphy. And the hope here is that Tyrese will set the precedent for how this team should be ran. We can move Booker back to the 2 now. And obviously KD is going to be re-signed. So shout out to Jalen Green, but you got to do what you got to do. I just committed to D-Book and KD last year. So yeah, Tyrese added 20 wins to the Pacers last year. So he should be helping us out a little bit. And I thought I was gonna have to trade this pick, but we didn't actually do it. With the pick, we're gonna draft Malik Thomas, 75 overall shooting guard from Arkansas. Thank you very much. We have a 2nd round pick as well. We're just gonna trade to the Hawks for some future seconds. I don't really want it. Malik Thomas, welcome to the team. Russell Westbrook, salute, but I'm declining this. I didn't even realize Tyrese was a free agent, but yeah, him, KD, and PJ Washington all are. I gave KD damn near a 5-year 4-year deal just because if he wants to stick around that long, screw it. It's Kevin Durant. I just re-signed our 3 guys and kept it pushing, giving this dude Michael Ruzic, last year's 2nd round pick, a 4-year deal. We didn't draft him. I just saw him in free agency and we had a roster spot available in the MLE, so I decided to use it. And let me make sure I'm not okay. Cool. I also did re-sign Russ for the hell of it, but he's not going to play this year. Reed Shepherd's going to take his spot. Russ only wanted a minimum, so hey, why not? And yeah, the rotation is the rotation. So season number 2, of course, the same 5 and bench as last year, except Reed Shepherd is now over Russ and Tyrese is here instead of Jalen Green. We have a 5-star balanced system, by the way, so there should be absolutely no excuses. We are 43-10 at the trade deadline, number 2 offense in the league and number 1 defense in the league, far and away the best rating differential of anybody and the best record in the league by far. We're 5 games ahead of Dallas and a lot of games ahead of everybody else. So let's just look at here. There you go. That's really the one thing we were missing. Tyrese is setting the tone with 10 assists a game and he's averaging 20 points. You got D-Book averaging 20 and 5. You need a really good facilitator with a team like this. I could see why last year was kind of ugly. I mean, imagine D-Book. D-Book could pass, but you don't want him to be the passer. You want D-Book to be off the ball scoring. And well, he's shooting 55% from the field this year. That's better than last year by a little bit. He's about to have a 50-40-90 season. Low-key his first. Yeah. Sengun's averaging 18 and 10. A lot better than last year as well. Maybe just more opportunities with Jalen off the team. I don't know. Also, Reed Shepherd, he actually isn't playing that good, but somehow he's still adding wins. So maybe, I don't know. I mean, he's averaging 2 assists. He's not shooting. He's shooting pretty bad. This is like Ricky Rubio numbers, but that's okay. You're Ricky Rubio. Screw it. That made me wanted to go do an old 2K rebuild again. Whatever. Anyways, when we're this much better than the rest of the league, I'm not complaining about this team or Ricky Rubio. And we're going to the end of the season. I do want to see D-Book didn't want to extend his contract yet, so I want to see if he does now. Nope, but maybe next year. All right, we finished the season and I believe we should have the best record, 63 wins. We should have finished with more, honestly. We started to kind of skid near the end. Playing Denver in the first round. They got Royce O'Neal at the 4 and James Harden at the 1. My goodness. Beat them in 4. Second round playing the Lakers. Luka, Dalton, Austin Reeves, and Hartenstein. We're going to go up 3-1 and 4-1. Thank you very much. In the conference finals, we make it here for the first time. Much easier opponents to get here, though. And Kyrie, AD, Lively, Karis LeVert, and Najee Marshall. I'm not going to lie. The rest of the league, low-key, just got weak because this is a little bit too easy. 16, 10, and 4 from Sengun actually to win the conference. What the hell? Cade averaged 43 against Orlando. Oh god, that's actually scary because shouldn't Orlando be one of the best defensive teams? Never mind. Damn, they were 15th. All right, well, you know what? We're gonna show him something different. He won't know what's coming to him. They also got Dyson Daniels. Damn, they got to be one of the best defensive teams. They got Dyson and Asar. Game 1 in Houston. We are gonna win this one by like 9. Yeah, KD with 26, Cade with 37. Game 2, we're gonna win another one by almost 20 points. A 20+ point effort from Booker, Durant, Sengun, and Whitmore, who has obviously been our spark plug off the bench. Damn near could have just won 6th man of the year. We're gonna win another game. That defense showing itself off. Cade was 12 for 28, but more so it's the rest of the team. Holland 2 for 10, Alexander Walker 0 for 5, and we're up 3-0 on Detroit. Your Houston Rockets are walking away with a 2027, almost said 5 for some reason, NBA championship. Come on, Asar, go show us a jump shot real quick. We need it out of you. Come on, for 3, Asar Thompson. Come on, give us some. There it is. Yeah, shoot that up. Yeah, Tyrese full court, bang, we win. In Detroit, Steven Adams, NBA champion, Devin Booker, NBA champion, Kevin Durant, 3-time NBA champion, Sengun, Haliburton, Tyrese, and hoisting up the trophy. Shout out to his mom. I'll be seeing Tyrese's mom be fighting people on Twitter. That's pretty fun. They didn't show who won finals MVP for some reason, but Sengun 26 and 10. I think he was the conference MVP, right? And he wins finals MVP. Alperen Sengun, 23 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 53 from the field, 31 from 3, and 64 from the line. That's what's up. And it was really our defense that set ourselves apart in the playoffs. Kevin Durant is attempting to retire. Oh yeah, Russell Westbrook won a championship too, and I already overrode his retirement last year, so he's out of here. Salute to Russ. Tobias Harris back on the Sixers with Paul George and Draymond Green. What a locker room. I'm just gonna let them all retire. They deserve to get out of here. Somehow, all right, we have the 11th best odds from Brooklyn. We're gonna keep that pick, which, by the way, yeah, 2K has all those picks messed up, but I traded like all of them for KD anyways, damn near. The 11th. I decided to keep our 11th pick, and we're gonna draft Mustafa Diop. It says he's got a Hall of Fame ceiling. We low-key need a backup big eventually, so yeah, we're gonna take him. And with our late first, we're gonna take all NBA ceiling Trent Perry. We also have the first pick in the second round, but I'm gonna trade this and Michael Ruzic to the Pistons for 2. Damn, I shouldn't be trading for the Pistons. We just screw them. We get these 2 guys in the draft. Tell me to decline Reed Shepherd. Are they crazy? That's my guy. That's Ricky Rubio right there. All right, so I'm gonna just say this now. I was gonna say at the deadline line this year, but I have considered and looked around for trades for KD, considering that he just tried to retire. But honestly, the vibes would be really good. I mean, yeah, he might have won with another super team, but he won regardless, and it'd be like, screw it. That's cool. He's from Texas, isn't he? Or, well, he went to Texas for college, I should say. I know he's from DC or whatever, DMV, wherever the hell. So honestly, I think I got something in mind. One challenge is that we have to win this year and repeat. And then after that, if he does actually retire, we can try and challenge ourselves and win the year after that without him, with whatever else I can scrounge up, but it might just be nothing. Also, Sengun, finals MVP, wants to re-sign. Thank you very much. Reed Shepard as well. Hey, screw it. You've earned it in my eyes. Screw it. Steven Adams too. Yeah, why not? D-Book still doesn't want to re-sign, but whatever. We'll see you in free agency, bucko. Signing one free agent, it's Mo Wagner back. Might as well keep the whole core together. Same 10 that won a championship. It's always a blessing if you can even do that. Usually guys get picked up, scooped up, whatever. Sorry, Jokic, I don't have money for you, bucko. And here's the team. Somehow, how the hell is KD getting better? He's 38, but it doesn't matter. He should be retiring and he's getting better, I guess. Men also went up to a 93. Haliburton for some reason went down. Reed's up to an 83. Whitmore's up to an 86 off our bench. Shoot, that's the KD replacement right there. He gonna step in and shoot them shots eventually. Him or Tyrese, and he'll just play defense. Tyrese can get a bucket though. All right, 2027-28. See if we could repeat. D-Book is like going out of his way to be annoying and not re-sign this contract previous to free agency, but whatever, that's fine. Also, I'd assume, yeah, KD is retiring, so this is our last dance. Not really, but we are first in the conference, 38. Damn, did the rest of the league just get worse? I feel like, okay, well, the East is looking good this year. Luka wins MVP. We got Coach of the Year with 61 wins this year, Ime Udoka. Amen made the defensive first team, which he probably deserved years ago, considering that we had like the best defense. We had the fourth best offense and the best defense this year. Best team in the league overall. We swept Luka in the first round. Second round, we're going to probably beat OKC in 5. And then Dallas in the conference finals. Jalen Green? How did they get that done? No way we lose. First of all, back in Texas, he must have just left Indiana and somehow they had enough money to sign him here, which is kind of insane. I don't even know how the hell they scrounged up that money, but they did. And they have Dylan Brooks. They have just made the anti-Rockets. Screw it. Game 1, we lose. They know the whole game plan. That's why game 2, we lose. Game 3, we lose. That's actually really funny. We're about to lose to Jalen Green in the playoffs. Okay, here you go. Won a game. Green and Whitmore were the leading scorers of the game, by the way. 2 Rockets, technically, not really. I think we're gonna hold on to this one. Yeah, we hold on by 3 with a few seconds to go. And next game, game 6 in Dallas. Are we about to pull off the notorious 3-0 comeback? I don't know, but we've won 3 straight. Come on. In Houston, it's low-key close. I know they can come back in 3 seconds. No, in this game, they are. Look at them. They're surging back, but I think we're gonna hold on and win it. And we have came back down 3-0. The first time in NBA history. Kevin Durant, conference MVP. He left it all out there on the line in his last ever season. We're going to play Cleveland. Can we close it out? Can we close out this championship run or no? Do we not have it? Do we have it? We're going to win an important game 1 by 13. And Garland had 47 on Tyrese, but it doesn't matter when he's the only one scoring. Maybe it will this game though. Oh God, we're going to lose this one by 9. Mitchell with 31. We win the next game, 23 points. Booker with 29. The next game, we win again by 34 points. Whitmore with 37, a career high. He's showing he's ready. He's ready for the starting 5. He's ready. I'm not going to jump in, but we are about to do it again. The Houston Rockets, NBA champions yet again. Tyrese Haliburton, finals MVP. Here's the playoff stats. KD led with 23 a game in the playoffs. Far and away the leader scoring wise. And then Whitmore was 3rd. Booker was 2nd, but Whitmore was 3rd with just 24 minutes a game, and so on and so forth. Kevin Durant has retired. Damn, I actually want to overturn Harden's retirement, because if I could find can we sign Harden to the roster? I need to see if I can get him a ring. KD to the Hall of Fame with 4 rings. Honestly, considering how well he played, it might have been worth not trading him. Michael Stauffer's our assistant coach. When the hell did that happen? Well, Ime Udoka, welcome back. Hey, give him the bag. Make sure he does not think about going anywhere. He got 2 rings. NBA draft this year, Bill Johnson, all-star potential, welcome. And the last pick in the draft, you know what? The only dude left who's a C-, welcome. I'm gonna give you a 2-way contract. Oh, I can't. I'm just not going to sign you. Devin Booker, free agent. Oh my goodness, he got offered some garbage by Minnesota. I could probably lowball you, and I am going to give you a front-loaded contract. I don't care. For the record, that obviously did not open up any money whatsoever, losing KD in retirement, because we have so much money committed already. I think this might be the perfect scenario ever to let Michael Porter Jr. pull up and give him that minimum contract. Sometimes I feel averted from signing him in these because, like, you know, not a defensive player, whatever. But when you're losing KD out of the starting lineup and Whitmore is about to start and you need a bench scorer, Porter Jr. is probably the guy you want. Oh snap, I forgot to sign some. Damn. Oh, let's go. James Harden didn't get a contract. James Harden, 3-year deal. Accept it. Thank you very much. Screw this pride last year anyways. This dude, Bill Johnson, kick rocks. We'll get a Suns first-round pick. And here is the team now. So obviously, I have to do this. Cam Whitmore, we'll get ready to learn small forward, starting small forward, that is. If Ime wants to start him or, you know, Tari, depending on the day, doesn't matter to me. But, you know, Cam, though, he deserves that spot. He's been scoring the hell out the rock. And then Reed's up to an 85. Easton off the bench with Porter Jr., Washington, and Mo Wagner. Haven't had to really overthink a lot of these bench positions like PJ and Mo Wagner. They've just been doing their job. That's simple. PJ low-key isn't. He's shooting 38% last year, but whatever. Who cares? So yeah, starting lineup is as expected for next year. We're still a 5-star system. Cam Whitmore does the job. We're down to earth this year a bit. We're behind Dallas in the standings. You know, I will look for any sort of imperfections in our rotation right now. Also, Whitmore's our leading scorer at 18 a game, but he is nowhere near the efficiency of KD. He is probably a bench player. Sengun's still doing his job. And all right, this PJ Washington BS is starting to hurt us. He cannot hit a shot. I don't know what he's doing. And our defense has also gotten worse without KD, but our offense is what's really bad. We are 116 in offensive rating. That is 20th. All right, well, this is the best trade I see available. Trey Johnson, also from Texas, by the way, 7th overall pick in 2025. He's on New Orleans, and they have offered us him and Rui for PJ Washington and our 2 rookies we've drafted, an 11th overall pick and the 27th overall pick. I'm going to do it because also, too, I'm not really looking forward to the future right now because, you know, this is kind of probably the last year. And with that now, I mean, Whitmore could still start, but we have an even better scorer or whatever. I know there's a lot to trade, but we're going to trade Rui, Mo Wagner, Michael Porter Jr. to the Warriors for Ochai Agbaji and Naz Reid. Naz will also be able to lead our bench. He's averaging 18 a game. Damn. Another rotation looks like the same starting 5, but Eason, Shepard, Trey Johnson, Naz Reid, and Agbaji off the bench. Also got this dude Malik Thomas, but Agbaji's a better defender, so I'm just going to let him stick around. Oh boy, Steven Adams wants to re-sign again. Thanks, guys. No, but seriously, we have to re-sign sign a free agent. Actually, hold on. We have signed former 2nd-round pick Rocky Zaslovsky. He has never played in the NBA yet, but he's an 83 overall, has a 98 defensive rebound. I've seen this dude many times in the draft. I don't think I've ever got the opportunity to actually have him play. He's got pretty good defense, at least interior, and he's got a lot of badges. Screw it, he's gonna play next to Naz Reid. Why not? I had to sign someone for the roster spot, so there you go. I think that was the deadline. So Cooper Flag MVP, blah 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 blah, whatever. Jason Kidd 59. Oh, the best team is 59 wins. We could lock in. Alperen Sengun makes the 3rd team. Shout out to the post fade phenom on Hall of Fame. Also, his shot tendency has rapidly went up. I think it was at 80 when this first started. It's went up to a 98. Sometimes players' shot tendencies go down and sometimes they go up. Men's has not changed. It's still a 57, but he's out here playing defense though. We are 2nd in the conference into the season, just a few wins behind the Mavericks, and we're playing the Wolves in round 1, who look pretty similar. They have a Dembona at the center. We're gonna go up 3-1 and 4-1 in the first round. 2nd round playing Luka and company, which isn't much company. They got Max Christie back though. It's gonna go 2-2, and we go up 3-2, 4-2. Thank you very much. Conference finals against Phoenix again. By the way, Jalen Green's Mavs lost in the first round to the Warriors with Old Man Steph. We're playing the team that beat Old Man Steph, which is Jabari Smith. He's a 90 overall now, while KD is out of the league. Actually, wait, didn't I traded Jabari for Devin Booker? Never mind. They also got Elijah Arenas. Shout out to him. They said he got out the hospital. He doing fine. That's what's up. Game 1 we win. Game 2 we win. Game 3 we win. And Game 4 we win. Thank you very much, Jabari Smith. Conference MVP again is Sengun, and we are playing against the Chicago Bulls. Who took a men's number? I don't know, but whatever. Anyways, we're going against Jaren Jackson, Cooper Flag, Brandon McCoy, and Kobe White. Game 1 is a loss by 14 points. I think this is one of the few videos where we haven't seen like any gameplay. It's about to happen right now, isn't it? Screw it. 136 to go. We'll finish this out with some gameplay. Jaren Jackson is going to lob it into Brandon McCoy down low, pass it back out to Flag. Flag against Johnson. He'll get to the rim with the easiest move of his life. I mean, damn, Johnson just didn't play any defense at all. We're down by 3 points with 128 to go. And D-Book will hit a step back, go to the left. Who is he against right now? I don't know. I think that's Malachi, and he missed it, but he got fouled. D-Book to the line. D-Book hits the first, and he misses the second. We are down by 2, and the Bulls have the ball. Flag running the break all the way to the rim. That is off. Rebound by Whitmore. Good stuff, Cam. And Amen's going to run all the way. Layup is off. Great defense by Jackson Jr. on the transition. It looked like he was about to have a full-on breakaway. And Kobe White now trying to force the issue. He gets stuck down low. Back out to Jackson. Jackson trying to go at Amen. He's going to pump fake it. He's going to stop. Back out to McCoy. McCoy the screen. Booker. He pump fakes it. He takes it, and he makes it. 4-point lead by the Bulls. 48 seconds to go. We're down 1-0 already. So this will be a gut punch. Tyrese trying to cook. He'll get to the rim. Layup is off. My goodness, what are we doing in the clutch? And we are letting Kobe White walk to the rim. He'll give it down to Jaren. That is a dunk. What the hell were we doing this entire past 3 minutes? I have no clue. Tyrese will dribble the ball up and we call. Okay, yeah, you're about to piss me off. Why would you dribble up to call a timeout? We lost by 1 somehow. Malachi Branham with 29 points. Next game in Houston, home court advantage is working, it looks like, as we're going to win this one by 13. How about home court again? It is going to work again. Oh my God, they actually came back in the fourth, but it didn't matter. Screw it. D-Book got fouled out. That's why. Next game in Chicago, and their home court is working in their favor until we had a 40-27 fourth quarter, 44-27 at the end. Trey Johnson with 26 off the bench, the new Cam Whitmore. That's exactly what we needed. Anyways, another game in Houston, and we are going to do it. Back to back to back. NBA champions, three-peated Houston Rockets, Sengun Finals MVP again with 18, 8, and 7 a game, a steal, 45 from the field, 3 straight rings, only 3 games lost in the finals. As the second seed in the conference, just 55 wins this year, and we beat a team who had more wins than us. It looked bad for a second there. We were down 2-0, and then we smoked them every single game. Sengun led the playoffs in scoring. He showed up crazy in a few of these runs. I'm very happy we never traded him, with 20 a game, 9 boards in 35 minutes as well. And Cam Whitmore, when he wasn't playing against the B teams, he was way more inefficient, sadly, but Trey Johnson benefited from it. Shoot, he was cooking. And I totally forgot, we got James Harden a championship, NBA champion 2029. He goes to the Hall of Fame with a ring on his finger. I decided, man, we're going to continue. Cam Whitmore up to an 89, 87 overall trade. I just want to see, you know, it's not a buzzkill if we ever lose. Also, I signed Dame and Kawhi to fill out the roster. And I got this dude, Rocky Zavosky, back only because they gave us restricted free agency on him for some reason. So I was able to match an offer that another team gave him, thankfully. So we're going to have the same 5 or same 10 again. And I just want to see if they keep going. I mean, the team is really good. Sengun, you getting that contract extension. So is Cam Whitmore. Screw it. There you go. This man of men has challenger, interceptor, and pick dodger all on legend. I will say though, I be forgetting he's even on the team sometimes, like just impact wise offensively, but we are #1 again in the conference. So hey. Flag wins MVP again. Kyan Anthony rookie of the year. Elijah Arenas 6 man. Amen Thompson, oh wow, he won DPOI, respect. There you go. 2 steals, 2 blocks. Billy Donovan coach of the year for Cooper Flag's Bulls. We had no all NBA players, obviously. Men's on all defense, and they won what, 67 games, and we won 61 games. But you know, they in the little weak East over there. You know, you got to play against us sooner than later, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, first, oh my God, we're down 3-3 in the first round to the Kings. Who the hell is on the King? Keegan Murray, Walter Clayton. Let's see. We're gonna win by 5 in game 7. That's not really convincing, but all right. For the record, this was Tari Eason's worst year of his career. Just randomly thought, or at least of recent years. Nah, actually, yeah, probably of his career. Whereas everybody else was very positively impacting the team, he was negatively impacting the team. Just thought I was just looking for any like semblance of why the hell we would be doing bad. But anyways, second round playing Phoenix. We should get them the hell up and out of here. Thank you. And the third round, Victor, Spurs, Keldon Johnson, Stephon Castle. We lose game 1, win the next 2, win the next 3. Tyrese got injured. I forget I have injuries on in this all the time. Amen wins conference MVP, Cooper Flag Eastern MVP. I feel like it always only happens in these scenarios. The only injured player in the league is Isaiah Stewart. All right, finals again against Chicago. They have Joel Embiid at center. That's pretty funny. Game 1, we win by 30. Game 2, win by 1. Game 3, win by like 7. And game 4, we lose by 3. Game 5, we lose by like 14. Game 6, I'm gonna simcast it. Your Houston Rockets are about to win another NBA championship in a row. Sengun, another finals MVP. 36 from the field. Damn. Okay, Embiid. Here's the playoff stats again. Sengun led the way. We were not shooting good at all as a team, like under 50% for almost every single player. But when you're the second best defensive team in the playoffs and damn 9th best offense, okay, yeah, maybe we really do stink. And Damian Lillard and Kawhi Leonard and Steven Adams have, I'm gonna let Steven Adams retire. He's a 63 overall. Go ahead, bucko. Somehow we got the 7th pick in the draft from the Pistons. I did let 3 people retire, so low-key I'm just gonna let the CPU draft 3 new rookies to this team, and there you go. Or I guess 4. Just gonna re-sign back this one dude that we had in free agency. Shout out to Malik Thomas, and go past this. This might be the last year regardless. I'm not even going for the Jordan 6-peat or whatever the hell. I'm gonna take it easy on the league. We need a roster spot, so I'm just gonna release one of our second round picks. This year we're 2nd in the conference behind OKC. Doesn't move me though. Tari Eason's kind of stinking it up again, but whatever. At least Reed Shepherd's learned how to shoot the ball, which is kind of funny that they made him inefficient, because in college I think he shot 50% from 3. And a good example of like college efficiency coming over to the NBA, ironically, is Tyrese. Because I remember Tyrese shot like 50 something from three. I'm probably dragging it, but it was like high 40s when he was in college. Brandon McCoy, Chicago MVP. Damn, how good is this team that we keep beating every year? They're over here alternating MVPs. A men won DPOI though. Hey, defense wins championships. Screw it. Forget all that other stuff. They got 2 All-NBA players, but we got a team. And we actually ended up number 1. Well, for one, actually, we're number 2 in defense behind them. What the hell? And we're number 1 in the conference. We actually almost lost to the Kings last year. Kind of forgot about that. And we might lose to Portland this year. We're down 2-1. Now 3-2. 3-3. Gotta simulate some cast the game. Oh my goodness. Maybe I shouldn't have. Wait. We are gonna win this one by like 8. Scoot Henderson tried his best. OKC conference finals. 3-1. 3-2. 3. I hate when that happens. It's like you're right there. Just finish it off. And then they just did the same thing in the damn fourth quarter. We have lost. I don't know why I didn't jump in, but I didn't. Let's just see what happened. We got the ball back after a foul with 36 seconds. We turned the ball over. Then they missed a shot. Then we missed another shot. We have lost in the conference finals. No finals appearance, and the Bulls win it. But you know what? Let's not harp over this. I damn near ended this many times before this ended this video. We won 4 championships. Sengun got 3 finals MVPs. We won before and after the KD era. Didn't make any other major super duper acquisitions. Granted, we didn't need to because we have 590 overalls. Cam Whitmore's even won now. And we traded for this dude, Trey Johnson. But yeah, disappointing we couldn't get the 5th straight. But with that being said, it's been real. It's been fun, but it ain't been real fun. Shout out to Troy Daniels. Shout out to Terrence Jones. Shout out to Aaron Brooks. Subscribe to the channel if you feel like it. Let me get the hell up and out of here. Good.